Okay, so I know I can do this from here. We're going to first come take a look at what's in here. This is spinach. It's Mediterranean feta. It's fire roasted tomatoes, and it has some eggs. I started with 4, and I think I put 6 or 7 in there because we want it to be kind of thick and amazing. And this is where, this is one. This right here is one of these, 2 pounds of ricotta, and about half of the filling, if not a little more. And it comes out looking like this. And you can see all the color variations of the seasonings and the roasted tomato. The feta gives it a little pungency. And it just blends well with the sweetness of the ricotta. Now, this is really high protein. The ricotta itself, the container itself, blah, 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 blah. I want the whole protein in this. Well, for a 1/4 cup, there's 5 grams protein. That's 2 pounds, so I'm really too tired to do the math right now, but I'll try to eventually put all the measurements underneath for you of the protein and stuff. And green leafy vegetables, always a plus, especially when you're anemic. It has a lot of good things in it for you. And the eggs add a lot more protein to them. And there's actually 2 different types of protein in eggs, so hey. And the yolks have iron, so it's definitely not bad. See, people got to understand the difference between what's actually bad for you and what's assumedly bad because of what's in it. And big words scare people. Fact is, my husband tried to heart healthy cook for the last year, and it did not go well for me. Or him. I'm back in the kitchen, and I promise he'll be right as rain soon. So will I. Matter of fact, this is not the light to tell, but normally my face is bleached out, and my body is a lot darker, and it's a natural, more natural tan. So, yeah. It can be really scary. But anyhow, what we're going to do is we're going to take this filling, chill it, let it kind of marry all the flavors together in the fridge. And I did put extra garlic and extra onion. And I did a few other things. Pepper. I did use some Montreal steak seasoning because it has extra garlic and extra pepper. And if you use a little bit of that, you don't need to put the salt. And that's another reason I use the feta, because feta tastes very salty. So it gives that hint towards the sweetness. It enhances the sweetness and just the zest of the food. Let's face it, we don't want bland food. And it definitely passed the sniff test. You can smell the garlic, onion, and pepper. I did use about half this container, little more maybe, and it was, let's see, this one is, checking for the protein, but this is the label, so you don't want to put a super lot of salt. Too much salt is not our friends yet. Again, another 5 grams. So if we're going to put this in a pizza and put the good vegetables and the protein from the sausage and the pepperoni on top, it's definitely going to be filling and satisfying to the taste buds. Now, I'm getting ready to pull the sausages, so I need to pause this for a minute, if I know how. If I lose y'all and I just end up putting it on, sorry y'all, but we're working on it, I promise. Sorry, I did pause y'all. I had to get and put the cheese in the fridge. And they're already simmered and ready to go. And they were simmered in a sweeter wine and garlic and butter. Let me tell you, that is an aces way to do this. But now we are going to put a towel down to put the hot pot on, because now it's cut sausage time. And you don't want to play around. You definitely want to make sure your sausages are cooked. And we're going to just dust the little pieces of spinach off, and my daughter will come along and sweep it for me, seeing I'm busy right now. Apparently, as much as I'd like to do everything, if I am cooking and talking to y'all, it's not easy to do it all. So the wine's all cooked off, but it does add a really nice flavor to the sausages. And this is one, and I chose sweet Italian. Desiree, I need a fork. So when you're done, get me a fork, because two-handed, what we're going to do is we are going to hold it, and I'm going to take the sausage and pin it down, and with my little knife, because I want to be able to see what I'm doing, we're just going to cut the fully cooked sausage. And yes, because I'm putting this in the oven after on this thing, I definitely wanted to do this. Desiree, I'm also going to need the cherry tomatoes out the fridge, because after I'm done with this, they'll be going in there, and I'll start simmering. They're going straight in this pot, so I can start the sauce for this.
My apologies, that fork is wet, so please be careful.
Desiree, you sat it on a dry towel. I think it'll be okay. My honey is mowing the lawn. I really wanted him in the video with me, but we're going to show you. These are about right. They don't have to be perfect. They are actually going to end up in the sauce, because why not? And this will end up in the sauce too, along with these. You see, they're not pretty. They're bumped and bruised. They're cleaned and dried already. So that's a great use for any tomato that isn't solid pretty anymore. And I got tomato paste and everything else I need. And yes, we are going to do this together. First 10-minute video is almost over, so we're going to do this in 10-minute increments. So when you come back, I'll have all the sausage all ready. Y'all have a wonderful night and keep being blessed. And I hope y'all enjoy. Any questions? Put them down in the comments. This is part 1. Get ready for the other ones. Short little increments tonight. And as a matter of fact, it'll be good. If you want to watch them at any point in time, you can watch them. I'll put part 1 on this one. I hope y'all have a blessed night, and I hope y'all have a wonderful experience. Much love.